Welcome everyone to the next lecture in section 2, where you will study how the support and resistance trading strategy will offer great trading rewards when applied on particular time frames when compared to others. So far guys, you have studied how price moves sideways irrespective of the time frames before a breakout occurs in the direction of the larger trend or the larger trend reverses. Therefore, price consolidation within support and resistance zones apply to the smallest time frame available on your trading platform as well as on the largest time frames. However, I always encourage the use of 4-hour and above time frames for trade entries and analysis using this support and resistance trading strategy because of its three main advantages it offers in terms of pattern, price, and time. Firstly, the biggest advantage of using larger time frames is that closing price of any candle represents the true market activity. This means that market professionals on larger time frames less manipulate price, and hence we can apply our trading knowledge with greater confidence. The order of high to low manipulated time frames is as follows. Those who don't know what market manipulation is defined as the dramatic rise or fall in the price of a trading instrument caused by legal authorities such as central banks, government, and large trading partners. Therefore guys, as I mentioned above, as a small trader or a retail trader, our best profit making opportunities arise when we trade on larger time periods in any freely traded market. Hence, the various candlestick patterns you will study later in this course carry much higher significance on larger time frames when compared to similar patterns on time frames of 1 hour and below. The second reason behind choosing the larger time frames lies in the fact that there is an opportunity to capture larger moves in terms of price. As a disciplined trader, you will look to capture the trades which carry lower risk to reward ratio. Personally speaking, I always take positions where my risk is always less than 1. This means that the moves I'm anticipating yield higher profits or rewards for me when compared to risk associated to each trading position. Therefore, choosing higher time frames allow me to capture moves which last for few days on 4-hour time frame, 10 to 15 days on daily time frame, and so on. The third and final reason is time. Trading is a difficult business, and looking at a trading screen constantly in search for quick profits on smaller time frames affects a trader mentally. This is where the biggest disadvantage lies when it comes to pattern and price we discussed above. Because of the market manipulation, it becomes increasingly difficult to secure consistent profits, and mostly you will end up with small profits or worse, losses while trading on short-term horizons. On the contrary, choosing a larger time frame allows you to sit back and watch the markets do their work, and you only close the trades when markets tell you to. In addition, if you're someone like me who has other commitments, you can effectively trade markets by spending around 1 to 2 hours every day to analyze the markets for new opportunities and to manage your running or existing positions. Traders, I'm confident that what you have learned is enough to change your trading habits. In this strategy and course, you will also learn about my mindset towards market and how I'm always maintaining my patience to keep my trading stress-free and enjoyable to generate consistent profits. This also concludes the section 2 of this course, and I will see you in the next section where you will study a professional approach used while labeling the support and resistance levels.